So I'm about to Zoom with my friend Joe from Arizona, and he is an amazing guy, and I can't wait to introduce you to him. He knows that we're Zooming, but he has no idea that I'm going to be recording this. So I'm going to surprise him right away. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi, Joe.
Hello. I like the color on you.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah?
Very much so.
So guess what?
What's up? What?
I'm recording this on my phone.
Oh,
Say
oh
hello.
my gosh.
Say
Yeah.
hello.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Much love to you.
So I had this idea this morning. Surprise. That I just want to start calling and having conversations with all the people that I love and all the love ambassadors of the world and just record our
There you go.
conversation, and then I'm going to post it.
Sweet. All right. I like it.
And I didn't even ask your permission.
Hey, I'm an open book 99% of the time.
Yeah, and I thought about just like sharing real conversations and what we're all doing during this time of quarantine and isolation, and how we're taking care of ourselves, and even the aspect of humor and light and joy, because our immune systems need that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're my first guy.
Wow, I'm honored. That's nice. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to make you sing live because you made me sing yesterday.
No way. I can still feel anxiousness, but it is an opportunity for me to observe what's happening and what I'm experiencing versus turning it inward to like, I'm this and judging myself through it all. I could have done this, could have, would have, should have, and all those things. And so I'm choosing to consider the source of how I'm feeling, the possibilities in it all. And so with that, it just said, well, there's opportunities here, So I can either be reactive to it and be a victim to it all, or I can be proactive and get ahead of it, right? And so that's what's happened. And so it's sparked some creativity, which has sparked some new projects and some things where I had to pivot. I mean, there's only so many days I can feel sorry for myself. So that's what's happened, and it's emerged with some intense work and some action that, in a very short amount of time, has really I'm starting to see fruit of it. So it really has somewhat forced me, and not even forced, but it really has provided this opportunity for me to be in the driver's seat, to say there isn't any excuses for anything. It's all up to me. So that's the first thing in terms of work-wise and my livelihood and, what do I do in a time like this? I want to be of service and of help. So I offered some, a free time with me to be a sounding board, to listen to how people are processing what's going on. This be a space of love. Because, during this time, Amy, I narrowed down what my mission in life is. And I decided that my mission is to be a source of harmony, of radical acceptance, and unconditional love. That's my mission. How it shows up in my life is my vision. And it is creating a company where love is in the center of everything that we do. It may show up in different forms of business, but that is my vision, right? And to build a company where those that are involved, my partners and my team, we have a shared vision, and they get to do what they do, what they love to do, and what they do the best every single day. And, and ultimately being that space for people where love is not a theory, it is an application. So those are the things that I've been coming forward with. I'm super excited about it.
I feel like Oprah right now.
Oh, you're so funny.
I feel like Oprah right now. I don't even tweet. I don't even go on Twitter, and I want to tweet what you just said. Love is an application. Where do I fill this out?
The only sure thing that I know of is love. It's the only thing I can bank on. It's the only thing that doesn't decrease in value. It's the only thing I can take to the bank. And no matter what the stock is, no matter what, I go and withdraw it, and there's more than what I put in. only thing. So, how do I not just talk about it? Sometimes I get tired of talking about it. It's like, how do I demonstrate it? So those are the things that are coming up, in this time. And I think the things that I want for everybody else is really just a mirror of what I want for myself. Wasn't expecting that. And that's
Yeah, but you know what I love about conversations like this is you just provide the space, and then you just get to the heart of the matter, and the gold comes out, and your whole assurance of love, and love is the only thing we have to bank on, like the bank of love right now. It's just, yeah, that's when I feel like that part of the conversation is where you were anointed and your ministry came out, and I love that part of you.
Oh, I should do a video on that. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we already have it on tape.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Is that a new tattoo?
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
3:30. I am. Oh my
And
gosh.
so there's symbolism in all of it.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna make sure that they can really see that.
it's upside down.
That's okay. Isn't that amazing? So good.
Really cool. Yeah. What about you? What's happening? What has all of this stuff, right? Like brought your way?
You know what? You think you know. You think you know so much. And this is just a correlation and a revelation across my life, but really sometimes in really big ways. All of a sudden you think you know, and then you're presented with this pandemic or issue. Like what I see happening in the world right now is just a larger version of everything that's happening in my small world. Like I really think everything like this is just what's happening here pushed out. And however, what I'm seeing is however I'm responding or reacting to what's happening out here is just really an indication of what's happening inside of me, and it's pushed out. And I mean, I found that always to be with my painting. It's why my painting is so mystical and divine. Like it's straight from source energy, because everything that we actually have inside of us is that. It's that extension of source. So when I put it on a canvas, like you can't help but see that it's everything inside of me pushed out, and that is becoming so much more clear through this whole experience. And I had one day of complete anxiety. I was just like absorbing fear bubbles. That's what it felt like. I was absorbing all these fear bubbles. And the day before, it was really interesting because I was so excited and feeling creative and abundant and like all this energy. And then I started to question it. Like I almost started to doubt, really? You can feel this way when everything everything's going on out in the world? But it just only lasted a day. And to be honest with you, Joe, I am excited. I am full of anticipation. I have been so in this creative flow. It's like I dropped the need to hide and also be validated for the prophecies that come through my artwork and my writing, because it's like I just have a knowing. Like I have this deep knowing, and I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, I mean, I feel some of us, and even me at points, we're looking for what's still normal. Like we're looking for what's still normal so that we can feel that assurance of comfort and that everything's gonna be okay. And on the flip side of that, I feel like there is this assurance in the unknown. Like the unknown and the mystery and the greater purpose of what this is all doing is there's so much assurance in that. And I mean, I can't give that to people, but I can feel it. Like I can feel it. It's so strong and it's so powerful. And my faith is growing exponentially. And my trust in in just all this. Like, I feel the world as we know it is ending and a brand new world is being birthed. It's in the birthing process. And you know, I thought about this earlier today, is when we're babies, we're in 9 months of isolation. Like, we're created by the divine and pure consciousness, and then all of a sudden we grow in isolation. I need to say that louder. We grow in isolation. Like, we grow in an isolated environment. That's when we become who we're meant to become and be reborn again. And to me, that is so incredibly exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. It is so true. It is so true. I mean, I'm starting to think about, of course, myself and my times of absolute understanding, like the idea of, like, you know, when your body just feels truth. I mean, you know, and love.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in those moments when I have been still, when I have been quiet, when I have been alone. And now it's like I see even more like how I sought those answers outside of me because of not self-trusting my own inner being and the connection to source. I was so used to getting that validation or the affirmation from others that I held in high esteem, and I also, you know, and highly respected. But they're not walking my walk. They're not, you know, they're here as support and space and collaborators and, you know, partners in this whole like trajectory of love that's happening. And when I'm really stepping into, and you've known me now for, you know, some time, where it's me just accepting my own flavor in it all, you know, and that it's in that kind of Joe factor that, and even saying that is uncomfortable because, you know, it's not about me, but it is about me. You know, if that makes sense. And really just like giving honor to the universe. It's like, yeah, this is the creation, right? Externally, it looks like this form, but internally, I'm connected to every soul, every living being, you know, everything that has life. And so I covet that, and I really value it. I don't think you wrote this for me, but I know it was a time where you and I were really like vibing at a high level. And you sent it to me, and I received it as this was speaking about me. And then I sent you a recorded part of your writing, right? And I have it right here.
Do you?
And it's called, yeah, Love is Your Medicine.
Aww.
Yeah, this is called Love is My Medicine. It started, I just read the first line and I'm like, okay. All right. By Amy Dawn. And this whole time, when I searched outside of myself for answers and healing, those things were really just messengers that I had it all within me the entire time. And that's when I decided I wanted to become the version of the, I'm going to start over and take off my glasses to get closer. All right, thank you. And this whole time, when I searched outside of myself for answers and healing, these things were really just messengers that I had it all within me the entire time. And that's when I decided I wanted to become the version of me that mastered the coherent energy of my heart and brain so I could continue expanding the vibration of love simply by being it. As grateful as I am that there is medicine and plants on the earth, I ask myself, what do I have to become to embody the medicine that I am? Love answered, love is still the answer. The love that runs through your veins is your medicine.
I love you, Joe.
There you go. There you go. Thank you for reaching out to me. I mean, that's so, and thank you. I mean, I'm the first one. I'm honored. Really, really honored.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure what you were going to say. I'm like, oh. She wants to meet.
Yeah, I love what you're doing, Joe, and I think it's important for us to just all stay connected and share the love wave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is a time when people are seeking it more. So, yeah, we need to show up, and we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. So, should we sing? Should we sing?
Oh, yeah.
Should we sing together to take this for a road? You should record this and put it in your video. Let's sing together.
Okay. We're gonna sing "What the World Needs Now," right?
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
You have to do a countdown.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What the world needs now
is
love, sweet
agape love.
love.
It's the only thing that there is an abundance of what the world
needs
needs
now.
now. It's love,
Sweet love,
no, not just for some,
but
but for everyone. Yeah.
Remember, in times like these, everybody is truly doing the best they can with what they know. So remember to show extra kindness and extra love. Thanks for watching.